So one of the things that I wanted to talk about with you is that the entire time that I have been in the union, we have had a terrible relationship with NECA. And I kind of thought that that's just how things went. But my time on staff and talking with reps and other locals, I realized that that's not the case everywhere. Some locals have really good relationships with NECA.
Yeah.
And it always blew my mind because anytime I had to talk with a contractor about an issue, it was always well. It was always positive. You know, they were always trying to work with the union to try and resolve whatever issue was there. And so I never quite understood how we could have such great relationships with our contractors and then such a bad relationship with NECA. And so I'm curious if you think you can rebuild our relationship with NECA without compromising our members.
I do. And I think we have missed an excellent opportunity with the change of from Barry Sherman to Jameson as NECA director of our Puget Sound NECA chapter. And we went to this new NECA director, and then I don't know if our business manager thought that he was going to take advantage of him, and as he's the new guy, and we're gonna like lean in and get everything we want out of our negotiations and our contracts, but I feel like we got off on the wrong foot, and I've been in meetings with Sean where he's literally said, "Fucking Jameson, fucking millennial," right? And I'm like, okay, all right, we can have strong opinions about someone else, but this is still a professional setting, and this is business that affects thousands of people, and to go into it with that sort of an attitude, how can we possibly foster a good relationship when our side is taking that stance of literally judging somebody because of what generation they are? Like our whole union is about not judging people, not worrying about what they look like, and bringing up everyone working together, and so yeah,
The words are said a lot, but the actions usually speak differently.
Exactly. And so yeah, the interactions that I've had on staff with NECA have all been positive. It's all been positive, and I know lots of reps that have worked with NECA outside of the negotiations and the strike issue that that you guys had, that have very positive things to say about the new leadership at NECA and Jameson specifically. So really hoping that we can turn a corner, and hopefully we've gone through some shared trauma here, and everybody takes a breath and says, all right, that's past us. We're gonna like feel good about working together going forward, because that's what I'm hoping. I'm sure that I can get there. I haven't found someone that I cannot work with, even like really rough general contractors. You find a way to make it work, and so I don't think this will be any different. Some of the things that some of the ideas that I've come to NECA with, Jameson was open and said, yeah, we're willing to work with you on that, but very much have a hang up with our current leadership, and being able to come to any kind of an agreement with our current business manager. And so that's, I just showed you both sides. That's both sides right now are saying, like, not going to do it with them, And so, we have this moment to change and try to repair this relationship. And the so I don't know if I told you, but like April of last year, I had some